Hey everyone, so this is the moment we have all been waiting for. This is the little dragon, and this is an official rescue dragon. I mean, Rose was, but this dragon was surrendered to a vet. And if you'll notice, they were like, "Can you help it? What you want to do?" You see the back legs, nubbins. So look at that, hopped. Well, I'll be damned. You know what? I see what she means. When it's hopping around and spunky, full of life, you want to give it a chance. So I understand. So the vet asked my vet, "Do you know of anyone?" And she thought of me. She said, "If anybody can make this work, I know someone." So this is a tiny little tank, and I think this will do for a little while. But let me show you what I've done. I had an extra, this is a T5 solar ray. I'm trying to think, sun blaster, that's what it is. And I bought a spare without the reflector because it was just a spare, and I thought, well, you know, I can move the reflector off of another one onto it. It was just a spare in case one of the other ones, remember I told you guys, have extra stuff, because you could order something and it could be the lamp that everybody wants, and then you have to wait 3 weeks. Look at her. I've decided she's female. I get a female vibe. You're so cute, and I knew you'd like that log. I did. So anyway, this didn't have a reflector. So I took a reflector off of a black light that I had for a T8 bulb, and it's perfect, but I'm going to have to find a way to bend it down a little bit, because this is why you get a solar meter. So directly down, we've got 4.3. It's not terrible, but if I bend this down, it goes up to 6 and 7 where we want it. So I'm gonna find a way to do that. I'll probably just tape across the bottom. So I had some little things from when Murray was tiny, and I had a tiny little log. I mean, look at how big my hand is compared to these things. It's so cute. And I have dragon blankets, and that's from the original vet. That's a heat mat in there. And I just realized I'm gonna have to take all this stuff out and make sure there's no crickets in there, because there was one, and I thought if there's one, there's another one hiding. So if any of you remember from my light videos, I had this a heat light, you know, for when the dragons are out of the tank and looking out another window. So I hooked that up with a heat bulb and UVA. I've got the UVB. I've got the heat mat. So let's look. About 95. Okay, so the dragon's about 95 degrees and seems happy. That's about the minimum that these little guys need. But this little dragon's name is Naaman, and that came from the story of the leper that was healed by Jesus. And a very sweet 12-year-old girl named this dragon. Now, this is the story that I got, and it's secondhand. Hopefully it's correct. If not, maybe someone can correct me if they're watching this video, hopefully. But I'm going to give Naaman the best life I can, and I'm going to monitor things. Look at you hopping. I love it. I love it, little baby. And that's what we're going to do, you know? I've got all the supplies, but I'll tell you something. This tank is okay right now. I bought tiny, oh boy, can you get back down? That's the question. Let's see what happens. I bought mini mealworms. They were mini. They were smaller than the small ones. Hi. Yeah. Don't tell me you're still hungry. She ate so many crickets today. maybe she is hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna need a bigger tank at some point, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. You know, I told Naaman, you can make a choice. You can live with me. You seem to want to, and that's wonderful. Or you can live with Steve Irwin. And that's what I tell animals when I just don't know how it's gonna go. But I have a hunch this is gonna go okay. Seeing her crawl around, I say her because I would like for this to be a girl. But it's okay either way. I just get a girl vibe. I do. I do. Are you Sweet Pea? She had some stress marks going on. Look at that. But they're fading. They're fading because you like the log. It's good. I hate to even ask this, and I'm only just going to mention it briefly. I do have a one-time donation link below. She's looking at my hand. So a new tank is about $200, and the live food to feed baby dragons is not cheap. I'm doing my best. I work overtime when I can, and I worked overtime last week so I could afford to order dubias, and I'll continue to do that. But if you want to take part in this little one's care, you are more than welcome. What are you doing? You're more than welcome to make a donation below. It's through PayPal, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not into asking for help. I mean, I have the ability to work overtime, and I think it's going to be just fine. So this is the story. 2 weeks ago, I got the email, hey, are you interested in this little dragon? Do you think you might, but I was thinking, they said sub-adult. I was thinking 6 or 7 months old. I wasn't really sure. But now I see. And you see me. Are you looking at the camera? Are you beautiful? Here's another thing. Oh, look at this. Look at these colors. Are you beautiful? Look at those pretty colors. I have no idea what morph this is. Obviously somebody's trying to breed dragons, and does the world need more dragons? I guess. But this seems to be very smooth. I would guess it's a leatherback. Not positive. Not positive at all. I could be wrong. It could have a lot more spikes. But the colors, how pretty. And let's see, the nails. I know that's one way to tell. The nails seem to be see-through. Oh, you're hungry, I can tell. I'm going to put some more food in there. Yeah, I'm going to give you some of those little mealworms. So I'm going to do updates. See that little nubby nub? I'm going to let you guys know how things go. She said the tail tip is going to come off. And she said to send pictures, and we can make sure that closes up and heals properly. I got some calcium gluconate, which is a really good option for calcium, especially for the babies. She diluted it just for him, or her. And look how beautiful. You are beautiful. You're a beautiful dragon. Yeah. You are pretty. Everybody's going to think you're pretty. Yes, they are. So let me show you where I got this table. Now, I'm not going to have that curtain open when the sun is beating in here, okay? If you're going to make comments, just know I'm going to tell you, you should have watched the whole video. And you should have listened. But I've got a table there in my living room, and this was the table that Rose and Murray were hanging out on watching my husband mow. So this is our living room, and it's small. There's not much in here. We don't spend a lot of time watching TV, but I might now just to chill out with Naaman. But if you turn around, ignore my messy house right now. But see, that's where I work. I sit there and I work. Rose is right there. No big deal. Rose isn't going to be upset And then over there's Murray. He would be upset, but he's not going to be aware. We're not going to tell him. We might tell Rose, I don't know. But that's the scoop. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. And if you want to join us on Instagram, our link is below. And we'll see you soon. I'll be doing a lot of updates. Thank you.